Yeah, that's full of tradition, but of course it's full of unseen hazards. And well, we've had a lot of safety guys running around backstage all afternoon. We haven't had a chance to check from the front here, so before we get on to our next glittering turn, I'm going to welcome on the Ombudsman for Safety in Theatres for the region. If you'd like to join me on stage, he's a lovely old fella and he does this work all the time. Well, you're a bristly old chap, aren't you?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, I said you're a bristly old chap, aren't you?
Keep your own personality problems to yourself, there, will you?
Thank you. Now, have a look around. You see where? Have a look. See, now, is there any...
Now, there's safety problems in this place. I've looked at them thoroughly, and they're completely wrong. You see, for instance, I don't know if ladies and gentlemen have noticed this. You see, you get a family walking, a nice little family, perhaps Mr. Pickwick and his family, be walking along here. They'd have a little child. They'd toss the child up in the air. He'd get caught in that lighting gantry up there.
Just up there.
The child would stay there for years without anyone noticing it.
So, a little sign over there, no picnicking, perhaps?
If you like. And another thing is, that you know the drum kit up there? The drum kit in the band has got a drum kit. The hole in the middle, it's got a little sort of cloth area inside it. The drummer seems to deem possible to put inside the drum kit. Now, the child sees that it's the entrance to a labyrinth, so it's a little child's castle.
It's a magic world.
Fall asleep on the beautiful downy bed. The drummer man, he'll come back from his week away in Cornwall with his cider and his Devon cream teas, and he'll do his boom boom. He will bang it. He will bang.
So a little sign.
Like the Edinburgh tattoo. He
so
will bang.
You'd like a little sign then, Mr. Ombudsman?
Bang, he will bang.
You'd like a little sign saying no children allowed in the bass drum?
Yes, if you like, yes, bang, he will bang.
No, thank you. No, we won't keep you much longer because...
What are you talking? What's he got?
Hey, behave. We won't keep you much longer because I know you've got to get home. You've got to catch the last train,
I've got to catch the last. What time's the last train?
Well, the last train's gone.
What do you mean the last train's gone?
Now behave because you're making us look like a cheap musical act.
But we are a cheap musical act, aren't we?
Yeah, but I know that, but they don't know that, so we...
What hey?
So anyway, now Ombudsman, have a look out in front and see if you can...
What's happening here? Are we in front of people? There's people out there.
No, just stop it, will you?
No, go hey.
Have a look. Is there anything up there you'd like to see?
Hey, cobblers! Hey, that's both folded, isn't it?
Have you been eating cabbage? Now, have a look up there.
No, parsnips, actually.
Have a look up there. Anything up there that you might catch?
Well, you see the mirror ball up there? You know, a pigeon might come and land on that.
Oh, right, a pigeon on the mirror ball. That's very nice indeed. Now, before you rush off, I just wanted... Did you give the parson back his orders?
You had to mention that, didn't you?
Well,
you had to mention the parson.
Well, I'd like to know if the parson got his orders back.
You had to mention it. You couldn't let it lie, could you?
Did the parson get his orders?
You couldn't let it lie! You couldn't let it lie! You couldn't let it lie, could you?
Hey, I could have let it lie.
I did give him back, yes.
Okay. Well, there you are. Well, so now you can sit back safely knowing that you are, of course, safe in your seats after a rather bizarre subplot, and we'll get on with the show. Now, it is, of course, a glittering evening of stars, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce one of the more traditional amongst them, and I'd like to introduce him, if I may, in a traditional manner. It gives me great pleasure, and indeed, I hope it always will. It's not every night one gets to introduce some bright young talent, and of course, tonight is no exception. So will you please instead put your hands together for Britain's top light entertainer. It's that cheeky chappie himself, Mr. Vic Reeves.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I am Britain's top light entertainer, Mr. Vic Reeves. And I'd like to ask a simple question to any of you people out there, you, and you, of course. Does anybody remember punk rock? A simple few. But for those few, I'd like to sing a song for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, entitled, I Remember Punk Rock, because I do, and I'd like to sing it for you. If the orchestra are ready... You know, I remember punk rock like it was only yesterday. Oh, Mr. Buzzcock on my shoulder singing in that extra special way. You know, I remember punk rock and I recall all those melodies by The Clash, the adverts, Wire 8, not to mention ATV. Oh, well, a Generation X sang so sweetly whilst the Pistols ate their lunch. the damned at tea with the lurkers, whilst X-Ray Specs enjoyed brunch. You know, I remember punk rock, and I recall all those melodies. By the Clash, the adverts, Wire Eater, not to mention ATV. Yeah. Sang so tenderly whilst 999 had brunch. Richard Hell had the slits round for coffee, and Slaughter and the dogs around too. You see, I remember punk rock like it was only yesterday. Oh, Mr. Buzzcock on my shoulder singing in that extra special way. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.